All right, so we're starting our trip. Clingman's Dome is where we are. We got Steve here, ready to go.
Cold as hell.
Cold as hell. We didn't expect this. It's a lot colder than
my sock gloves.
It's a lot colder than we thought it was going to be to start out. It was about what 50 degrees where we started at, and then where we got dropped off at, it's about 35 degrees. So we have everything we have on right now. We're as warm as we're going to be.
That's right.
Right. So here's what we're looking at. Wait, hold on. So we are starting, our hike starts right there, and it's all of that for 32 miles. Miles of that right there. Oh, there's a.
Hey, there was a black bear up there. Halfway up.
There is.
What?
There was, but it went down.
Oh yeah.
So
black bear.
black bear.
Awesome.
So
already.
we had to wait for about 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It was eating. It was happy.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to interrupt.
No.
Yeah.
I was the last guy to go through.
Right.
So.
All right, so we're going to go up to the observation tower, and I'll shoot some more video up there. All right, there's a bear.
He's small.
We're on our way up to the top of Clingman's to the overlook, and right on the road there's a bear. He doesn't seem to be too worried about us. All right, we're at the top of the observation deck at Clingman's Dome. Some type of fire tower over there. This is a history view. Here we can see several things. Mount Mitchell's out there somewhere. Maybe way off in the distance out there. That's Mount Mitchell. Right out there. And there's Steve freezing his buns off. We're both freezing our buns off. It's about 35 degrees up here. But it's a clear day. You can see for miles. All right, so I don't know if you can tell it, but we're on the AT trail proper now. We just came up a little 0.6 of a mile Clingman Dome road trail or something to get here. Down through there. There's the AT going through there. Looks like there's an overlook. Oh yeah, a little bit of an overlook. We were freezing our ass off earlier, but now I'm down into a t-shirt, and Steve's getting ready to get that way himself. All right, tell us your story, Steve.
Steve's crazy dreams, take one. So I'm in San Francisco looking out at Alcatraz. We take a boat out there, and all of a sudden the boat was running up on the ground, and then it turned into a giant pig. So I'm like steering this giant pig through the marshlands, and I realized it was dying, so then it shrunk way down. I comforted it while the pig died.
So why are we thinking about pigs?
We don't know. That was before we heard the pig story in the car.
Yeah, so we heard a pig story in the car.
Yeah.
That we need to be careful of wild pigs at night. So
that's because I dreamed about pigs last night.
I guess, something like that. So we
dreamed
actually stopped for this view right here. All right, we've been on the trail since 10 o'clock or so. It's 1:18 now. We're just probably 4 miles down from Clingman's Dome, I guess, something like that. We stopped at the last shelter, had lunch, pretty good lunch, ramen noodles. First or second time I've ever had ramen noodles, a whole bag of it. It was all right. We're just making our way down the trail right now. It's just a ridge walk, so it's really not a bad walk at all. I'll give you a little bit of a view. Not too bad. Buddy Steve's in the back. Hello, Steve. We're just making our way down the trail. All right, so this is our shelter for the night. This is the Derrick Knob shelter. Nice shelter. Here's our bear hang for our bags. It's about 8 o'clock. There's some more bear hang over there. Water's down the hill over there. Pooping areas over here down the hill. Steve's over there right now with a shovel in his hand. All right, it's morning of the 3rd. We're getting ready to take what we thought was going to be an easy day for 10 or 11 miles. We found out from the Ridge Runner, that's the guy that runs up and down, it's like the game warden, if you will. This is going to be the toughest day of the 3 days. It's the toughest part of the hike on the entire GSM. So we didn't know that. That was kind of, I guess, disappointing considering we had a long day yesterday. So we are going to have a rough day. It's going to be exciting. We're going to get lots of pain today. So here's our shelter this morning. We're all packed up, ready to go. Steve's stretching out. Say hey, Steve.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning. All getting stretched out, ready for pain. Steve loves pain, by the way.
Steve hates pain.
He's talked about how he can't wait to get up here and climb these mountains. And there's some of our compadres. 2 of those guys are going south, one's going north. But anyway, we'll get back on the camera after a while. We got to go that way. Pain is on that trail right there, so that's where we're headed.
Hello, pain.
Hello, pain. All right, we'll see you. All right, so we think we are headed up our second climb of the 5. We hope it's the second climb of the 5 because it's been pretty tough. Old Steve, he's all wrapped up in all kinds of thermals and stuff. It's time for all that to come off. So Sydney, if you get to watch this, here's a sight. We won't show all that. All right, just a quick check-in. My buddy Steve here. We are climbing a hell hill. It's we're thinking we're probably close to halfway from Clingman's to Fontana right here. I don't know, but it's you can't hardly tell it. That's pretty much straight down.
No, it is straight down.
And that's not the bad part. The bad part is what we got left, which is pretty much straight up.
Straight up.
All right, so we're on a bald over here. Not exactly sure what this is called. Up there on the other side of that hill right there is what is called Rocky Top, and that's where we're headed for lunch. It's 12:45 right now. There's Steve taking stills. It's a beautiful view up here. You can see an awful lot. Little 360 panorama. Bunch of big old granite boulders up on the top of this knoll, I guess. And there's Steve having a siesta with his brick lunch. Supposed to be really good views. I guess they could claim really good views out of here, 360 degrees. That's our next destination. That's supposed to be Thunderhead Mountain. I think there's our next little climb. I think that's it. I hope it's it. And then from there, we start disintegrating. Yeah, that's funny. We disintegrated coming up here to get to this spot. All right, so we are 6.3 miles from Fontana Dam. We've already come 3.1 from Molly's Ridge is what that sign says this morning, and that's taken us about an hour and a half to do 3.1. And I didn't do any video this morning because we were just busy doing stuff, having my morning coffee and talking to our buddies at the shelter last night. We had a really good group at the shelter. Right now we're just in the woods. Steve is getting his zip-offs off. I think I'm going to do the same. And we should be at Fontana at maybe 2:30, 3 o'clock at the most. Hopefully. We should be downhill from here because it was uphill to get here, so should be downhill for the rest of the way. We sure hope so. So we'll check in at the dam because that's a really pretty place to take some video. But until then, unless we find something, oh, we got to go to Shuck Stack, right? Yeah, we got to go to Shuck. We'll definitely make some video at Shuck Stack. It's a fire tower.
Your trail name.
Huh?
You got a trail name.
Oh, right. Last night I got a trail name, so I kept trying to figure out where my dang Jeff Gordon lighter is. So between Steve and this girl's Snacks. They've dubbed my trail name as JG24 because I was looking for that lighter the whole time. Because that was the only lighter I got. I didn't want to lose it. Huh?
Tell them what it stands for.
Oh, Jeff Gordon 24. Right. Because that's what was on the lighter that I was looking for all night. So, all right, we'll check out now and check back in probably when we get to Shuck Stack Tower. All right, we're getting ready to have a bear encounter. We're about 5 miles outside of Fontana on the way down. And there's a bear. Good sized little bear. Just eating. Hey, how's it going? Time to take a picture.
Why are they about to pull on me?
You what?
You guys are looking kind of funny. I was like, what?
Right. Hello, bear. He's a pretty thing. He make a nice rug.
Alright. Almost the Shuck Stack Tower. And let's see a bear.
I don't know what he's eating, but he's eating it.
We're pretty close.
Well, let's move on by him and keep going. Thank you for the scenery, bear.
Last I saw was Hobbs County, Georgia.
All right, we're at the top of Shuck Stack Tower. We're about what from the bottom? About 3 miles to Fontana Dam, and it's a long ways up on this tower. There's some bears at the bottom, or at least a bear. So we brought our packs about halfway up, and then we tied them off on the railing. But I'm gonna give you a view of what we're looking at here at the top of Shuck Stack Tower. I don't know if you can see it. Let's see if I can zoom in. But that is our destination. Right down there is our destination. 3 miles from here. It's 12:18 on Sunday. Was this the 6th? Second, third, 5th? I forgot what day it is. It's Sunday, I know that. That's where we're headed. But it's a fantastic view. You can hear the wind. It is howling in here. Say hey, Steve. Yep.
Howling wind.
Yep. All right. We just came 9.9 miles from Molly's Ridge. It was a long downhill descent. How about it, Steve? How's it feel?
Feels like 9.9 downhill miles.
Yeah, I'm tired.
Ready to be flat.
I'm ready for a cheer wine and a bubble bath.
Me gonna have some pork skins.
Pork skins,
And a
ooh, that sounds good.
Oh yeah.
It doesn't look like anything, it's hard to tell, but man, if you did that, I mean, it's all day long. It's quite a bit. So,
Definitely not a walk.
no, definitely not a walk. We've got probably another, I guess we got to walk another mile over to the visitor center at the on the other side of the dam. I'll shoot some video as we're crossing the dam. That's definitely worthy. But we're done for the GSM. That has been completed. All right, we're checking out. We'll hit some here in a few minutes when we get across the dam.
Something like that.
All right, so we're at the Fontana Dam. And there's the dam power station down there. Dam. We are just got to go right over there to call for our ride, and we can't wait to get there. I think this is the Tennessee River is what this actually is. So Clingman was way over there somewhere, we don't even know where. Today, that was the halfway point. I don't know if you can tell it. It's way the heck up there. There's a tower up there. Let's see if I can. There it is. That's the Shuck Stack Tower we came down. That was about 4 miles ago. It's way up there. There's Steve having a Kodak moment. And we came from way over there somewhere. You can't even see it from here. The Big Daddy just wants himself a cheer wine. I'm gonna be putting in my order for a bubble bath tonight too here directly as soon as I get some cell service. Bubble bath and a nice dinner and a pink drink. And I think that's how I'm gonna finish out my epic adventure. That's a hell of a long ways down. Look at that. As I understand it, this is the biggest dam east of the Mississippi. Which I didn't know that until recently. It's beautiful, beautiful. That water is gorgeous. Apparently this dam was made for the aluminum production, power for aluminum production for the Second World War. That's how long it's been here. Those chutes out there, I don't know if you can see it, those chutes are the water bypasses they used on the river so that they could build the dam. I don't know if there's any on this side or not, but there's 2 over there. Right down in there, those little bypass chutes right there. All right, we're gonna sign off for right now. We'll be back in a little bit, maybe as a follow-up.